Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another reading vlog. So this is the back to school readathon. It is hosted by some of my lovely friends here on BookTube. I will post all of the information on the screen and also down in the cards below. There are a lot of prompts for reading, there are prompts for Instagram, and I'm so excited to participate this year. This is the first year that this readathon has happened, and I'm so excited that my friend Gwen created it and is running it for everybody. Before we get into the vlog, I wanted to talk to you about Louisa. Louisa is a carbon neutral jewelry brand, and they had reached out and worked with me a couple months ago. I can link that video up in the cards and down below, but recently they checked back in with me and they wanted to work with me again. Just a little bit of an update of my pieces, and they also shared a couple new pieces with me as well. The pieces that I have that I featured in the last video with them, I wear almost every day. I'm wearing two of them today. I'm wearing the necklace that I got as well as the ring, and I love this ring and it's adjustable, so overall these pieces still look just as shiny as the day I got them, and I've had them for a few months now, and I wear them in the shower, I wear them to bed, I wear them to work out, I wear them a lot. So I put my jewelry through a lot of wear and tear, and I think that the reason they still look so great is because I follow the care instructions that they have on their website. I will link the page of their website down below that talks about how to clean each piece of jewelry based on like what material it is. Super important to clean your jewelry, especially if you want it to keep that sheen. And so the new earrings that I'm wearing today are the Percy pearl earrings, and it's only one hole, but it looks like it's a double earring, so it kind of looks like I have two piercings, which is kind of fun because I used to have a second hole. I actually used to have three holes in my earlobes, but I've let them close up, and so I thought these would be fun to kind of relive having two piercings in my ear again when I want to, and so it's just kind of fun. It looks like two, but it's kind of a little bit of a secret because it's really only one. And then the other earrings that I got are the Julia earrings, and they're just little huggies with a little teardrop, and I'm really excited for these because I like to wear dangly earrings, but I don't like it when they touch my skin. So I think these will be perfect because they will hang down a little bit, be a little bit dangly, but not bother me. And I am going on a cruise in about a week, so I'm excited to wear both of these on my cruise and just have some nice bling that is small, dainty, and understated. So if you are looking for some nice dainty pieces of jewelry for back to school, these are absolutely perfect for that. They also offer free shipping, and it's really fast in the US as well as affordable in other countries. They also have a 2-year warranty and they're humidity tested. I do have a discount code with Louisa, and I will put it up here on the screen and also down below. So definitely check them out, especially if you're looking for good quality dainty jewelry at a low price. Now, without further ado, let's get into the back to school readathon. Okay, it is 8 o'clock and I'm finally getting to start reading for this readathon. I had to run to Target after work and get a birthday present and a couple of other things, and then we made dinner, cleaned up, and now I'm in my PJs and I'm ready to read. So all of the hosts are on a live right now, and we just did some back to school trivia, which was so much fun, and I actually did better than I thought I would, especially since I'm a homeschool jungle freak. So we are now getting ready to sit down and read, and I'm going to start with The Pull of the Stars by Emma Donoghue, and this is for the prompt of science, which is a book with stars on the cover.
Don't need someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car, let me see who you are, who you really are, yeah. Don't need you here to say you're sorry, 'cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle, no, I just gotta know. If you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Ooh. other than me that can make you feel the way you feel when I hold you. I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car. Let me see who you are, who you really are. Yeah, don't need you here to say you're sorry, 'cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow.
Morning. It is 7 a.m. Happy day 2 of the back to school readathon. So last night I fell asleep on sprints, but I wanted to update you. So I started reading The Pull of the Stars and I had to DNF it. I had to do it. I made it about 20 pages in, I think, and there was no quotation marks at all. So that was a problem. There was a lot of like Old English, and it was set in Ireland. So between the like Irish jargon and the Old English, I had no idea what was going on. I found multiple words that I had no clue what they were. So yeah, that's a no for me, dog. Which is fine. I now am reading Orphan 8 by Kim Van Alkemade, I guess. And I got this at a used bookstore for like $4, and I was told that it's a little bit Willowbrook-esque, so we shall see. It seems to be Willowbrook-esque, but like in an old like Hebrew orphanage, where they did like experiments on orphans. So that'll be very interesting. Yeah, so that should be interesting. I'm hoping. I've heard some mixed reviews, but this was this author's debut novel, and I think she lives in Pennsylvania, so not too far from me. And so this morning, you saw I got up, I let the dogs out, I did their morning routine, fed them breakfast, and then made coffee for my boyfriend and I. I made Tyler a pumpkin spice latte because it is PSL season. And I made myself a gingerbread vanilla latte with the gingerbread pod from last year. And so yeah, we are just leaning into all the fall things, and it's pretty great, even though it's still 90 degrees in Virginia. So I am just going to sit here and read for a bit and drink my coffee, and then I'm going to take a shower and wash my hair, and then I'm probably going to put these pajamas back on to take a picture for the prompt of the day, the Instagram photo prompt, which is pajama day. So I'm excited for that one. And yeah, I just got these pajamas a couple days ago for our cruise that we're going on next week. I have 2 other pairs of these pajamas from Target, and I really love them. They're so comfortable. I wear them all the time around my house. So I will link them below for you guys. I hadn't seen this pattern before. I only have like neutral, like plain neutral prints, but I wanted to do something fun. So yeah, these are the pajamas I prefer to wear. I like to wear shorts and short sleeves. I don't like to wear pants, long sleeves, anything too tight. I want everything oversized and loose and soft and comfy when I'm sleeping. So, and then this afternoon, it is Tyler's nephew's birthday. So we're going to his birthday party. So the dogs will be alone for a couple of hours. But Indy goes in a crate. So, because she can't be trusted. But also because she's little. Like, I feel like even when she's fully trained and like an adult and good to be left alone, I'll still probably put her in her crate. That's what I used to do with my other Havanese. They're just so little. I'm afraid that like she's gonna jump off of a couch or something and hurt her leg, or like what if something happened with her and Augie? What if they got into, you know, they don't fight, but you know, you never know what might happen while we're not here. So we just feel like it's safer for her to be in a crate, and she sleeps in a crate too, and she likes her crate. It's her bed. We call it her house, and yeah, she loves it. She'll go in there and just hang out. She has no problem sleeping in it. So
leaves turning yellow, I'm back where we first
I'm trying to get the dog to drink because we just went on a walk. But I am going to DNF orphan number 8. I'm DNFing at 40%. It's just not very well written. It's a debut. I don't know if maybe it was translated. I don't know, but it's hard to follow. It was really interesting at the beginning talking about the experiments that they were doing on the children, but then it's like that just went away and like this girl's like basically fine now, and she's, I don't know, all the things that she's doing and the way she's interacting and acting is like not at all the way I would act if I found out that I was used for like child experiments. I don't know. It's just very strange, and there's like other things in there that I'm just not enjoying. So yeah, I'm gonna DNF a second book for this readathon. So I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I need to go, maybe we'll go look at my TBR here in a little bit and see if there's something we can find that matches the prompts. But I'm gonna continue sitting on the floor and trying to get my dog to drink because we just went on a 20-minute walk and she's tiny and it's very hot outside. So yeah, but kind of a bummer, but I just didn't feel like finishing it. I didn't care. I was not enjoying my time reading it, so on to the next one. Morning, happy Sunday, happy day 3 of the back to school readathon. I have my coffee here in one of my favorite mugs of all time, my elephant mug. It might be my favorite mug, but I just have some decaf because y'all know I've been cutting back on the caffeine. And I told you I DNF'd orphan number 8, and I've decided to pick up Pathological by Sarah Fay. The true story of 6 misdiagnoses. So this will be for the math problem because it says 6. I'm counting it, even though it's like the subtitle, I'm counting it. And this is nonfiction, psychology-esque, and it's about a woman who was given 6 diagnoses. I don't know exactly, but something about psychiatry and diagnoses, so I'm excited to get into this one. I am home from work. It is Monday. It is day 4 of the readathon, and last night I DNF'd my 3rd book. So I DNF'd Pathological. It just felt kind of whiny. I didn't like the message it was presenting. I didn't like the writing style. I had a lot of issues with it, and I couldn't do it, and I wasn't enjoying my time, and I found myself speeding up more and more and more to get it done quicker, and I was like, I should not be doing this with my time. So I have DNF'd the 3rd book for this readathon. So yeah, this is turning out to be an interesting week, but I am trying to get Indy to go to the bathroom. She's not really wanting to, but yeah, so tonight there's reading sprints on Jesse's channel with the host of the readathon, and I'm gonna try and find something to read that hopefully I like more than what I've been reading. I don't know if I'm in a slump or if I'm just stressed getting ready for my cruise. So I leave on Friday for my cruise, but I don't know. It's not a good reading week. This is the worst angle possible, and I can't believe I'm gonna put this on the internet, but welcome to my very messy, torn apart room because I am packing for my cruise. So I have my packing cubes and I have my piles of clothing. I just finished doing laundry, so I'm just trying to figure out what I need to pack and what I need to take with me. So yeah, so I got some caffeine. I've been trying to stay off the caffeine, but I'm gonna need it. I have Indy over here. She had some shots today and she threw up, so she's not feeling her best. So she's just chilling on this pillow here next to me. She's very lethargic, but they said that's normal. So, does anybody else do this? Okay, so if you've heard that conversation about like your fantasy self, like I used to do this a lot. Like fantasy Lena wears fake eyelashes like every week. Real Lena rarely wears fake eyelashes, like maybe twice a year. So I finally realized all of that and I like got rid of that kind of stuff. Or like fantasy Lena wears like liquid lipstick Real Lena, nah, I'm a lip gloss girl. So I've kind of rid myself of those things, but I do that with packing. And like I used to travel for work, and so packing for that was easy because I just took my work shirts, jeans, something to sleep in, toiletries, like that was about it. But like Fantasy Lena, like, I mean, I wear dresses to work, like at least twice a week. So I do have a fair amount of dresses, but like Fantasy Lena thinks that she needs all of these dresses. Also, side note, these packing cubes are compression cubes. They are wonderful. I will link them below. I got them from Amazon. I am a packing cube girly. I love packing cubes, but these are like next level. So you, like, they open, but then they also extend. So you extend them just like one of those expandable suitcases. So you expand them and you fill them, and then you zip them closed, and then you compress them. So they're compression cubes. So here's another one. So it was like this thickness. I undid it a little bit so you can see. And then you compress it when you zip it. It's a great thing. But like Fantasy Lena thinks she's gonna wear all of these dresses on this cruise. Fantasy Lena also thinks she's gonna wear all of these shorts, but like Real Lena never wears shorts outside of her house. Like, I am a jeans person. I love jeans. I just like pants. I like to wear pants. I like my legs to be covered. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because they're really scarred from dance or really mangled. I don't know. I don't like my legs. So I cover them a lot. They're also extremely pale. So I don't know who I think I am. Like, this pair of shorts still has the tag on it. This pair, never worn. Like, this pair I've worn maybe once. Like, who do I think I am? So let me know down in the comments. Do you pack for your fantasy self, or do you pack for your real self? Because Fantasy Lena thinks she's wearing all of these nice clothes on the cruise and thinks that she needs like all of these things. But Real Lena is probably going to wear jeans and a t-shirt most days on the cruise. And when I'm on the port, I will probably wear leggings, like joggers or something, because that's what Real Lena wears. But Fantasy Lena thinks she's dressing up every day. Who is she? Anyways, my packing aside, I wanted to talk about Blood Sisters by Jane Corey, and I'm enjoying it. So this is the first book that I have not DNF'd. And so it's about these two sisters, and one of them is actually in I'm not sure if it's a care home or a residential treatment facility or a hospital or a psychiatric hospital. But anyway, she's in this place because she doesn't have typical language anymore. So you're kind of in her head, and you know that she had an accident, some sort of accident that made her this way. But you're in her head, and you're hearing all of her thoughts and her like snarky interactions with the staff. But when she actually does try to communicate, it doesn't come out as words. So she doesn't use typical language to communicate. So she uses like pictures and things like that, which is very interesting to me because I do work in residential treatment, and I do work with a lot of individuals that don't use typical language to communicate. They use other modes of communication. And so it's interesting to like, because I often wonder, like, what is going on in your head? I want to know what's going on in your head. I want to hear your thoughts, especially when they tell me in different ways that sometimes it's harder for us to understand. So that's really interesting. And then you have her sister, Allison, who is, I think, the reason that she is the way she is, but that's not been confirmed. It kind of hints at it in the synopsis, but I'm sure there's more there. There's more going on there than just that her sister caused this accident to make her the way she is, and to make her have trouble communicating and doing things for herself. She also has like physical handicaps as well as a result of this accident. But Allison, the sister, is an art teacher, and she takes a job in a prison as the artist in residence there teaching art classes. So it's really interesting. And I'm reading this for the academic trope, like the one set in an academic setting or whatever, which is interesting because I saw art teacher and was like, oh, academic, perfect. She's an art teacher, but she's an art teacher in a prison, but I'm still counting it because she's still a teacher. So I'm still counting it as academic setting, okay? And I think all of the hosts will be fine with it because I've DNF'd 3 books already, so I need a win. So I'm hoping to finish it tonight. I did cave and get use an Audible credit to get it because I just want to get through it, because I only have really tomorrow and then I'm basically done with this readathon. I might also do a little bit on Friday when I'm traveling to my cruise, but I don't know how much is actually going to happen that day other than traveling. So, and I want to make sure that I have plenty of time to get it edited and get it up for you guys before I am out of touch on the cruise ship. So that's the update. I am going to just be here packing, and I'm going to watch the Superlatives live show that they're doing on Gwen's channel, the hosts. So that's what I got going on. Okay, so this is the Mexican style street corn flatbread pizza from Walmart. It's like the Market Side brand or whatever. It's like one of their prepared meals. And I learned about this from Gwen, who is the creator of this readathon. And she told me about it last year, and honestly, I thought it was disgusting. Like, I was like, corn on pizza? I don't know. But I like corn, and I like cheese, and I like pizza. So I'm gonna try it. So I'm preheating the oven now, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it tastes. See if Gwen was right all along. Okay, we're gonna try this. By the way, I am working from home today, and it has been absolutely crazy. So much has been happening. Plus, working from home with the puppy is a little bit harder because she's out of her crate. She's not used to being out of her crate for this long. So we're gonna try this. Oh my God, that's actually really good. Okay, Gwen, you were right. It tastes just like a white pizza, but with corn and like a little bit of like the elote seasoning. It's really good. Okay, so we have come to the end of this vlog. I am in Miami and we are getting on our cruise ship today. So I needed to end this vlog and sign off with you guys and let you know that I have only finished 1 book for this readathon. So you saw that I DNF'd the 3, and then I finished Blood Sisters by Jane Corey. And I went back and forth between 3 and 4 stars, but I think I'm gonna settle on 3. I enjoyed being in Kitty's head and hearing everything that she had to say. She was snarky, and I enjoyed having a mystery that focused around like group homes and care homes and including caregivers. And so that was really interesting. I also appreciated the perspective of both sisters, because Allison's perspective of working in the prison, things like that, but it just got to be too repetitive by the end. There was so much like, oh, well, this is resolving itself, but they still don't know what I've done, or, you know, well, okay, so we kind of dodged that bullet, but wait until they learn what I did. And it just kept on being like, okay, like we're ready to learn now. And then when we did, it was like, oh, and I didn't really understand why it was such a big deal. And then the character arcs just weren't enough. Like, okay, the maids came in the hallway and they were cleaning the room right next to us, so I felt weird talking in the hallway with the maids right there. But as I was saying, I felt like Allison's character arc didn't really go anywhere. Like, it seemed like at the end she hadn't really grown at all or learned anything, and she was still like having the same thoughts and looking at things the same way. But I thought it was also a good kind of like discussion on ethics, since Kitty does have special needs, and they didn't really know how much her brain was impacted by her accident, but they knew that she didn't have typical language and that she was in a wheelchair. Kind of the ethics behind some of the things that happened to her. I don't want to say too much because I feel like it's a spoiler, but so yeah, I enjoyed it, but I don't know if it was quite a 4-star. I also don't know, like, I wouldn't just recommend this to anybody who enjoys mysteries. If you enjoy like Lisa Jewell or like Robin Harding, then I think I would recommend this. It wasn't like super thrilling and like edge of your seat, but it was an enjoyable mystery, and the sister dynamic was interesting, and like I said, the ethics and the point of view of Kitty being in her head. Also, the use of assistive communication devices was interesting, and I feel like that's not utilized a lot in literature, so, but it counts for the academic prompt. and the one with an activity, because art is focused on a lot in the book, so that's an activity. And then, multiple timelines. So yeah, or multiple points of view, or multiple timelines, because we are following the girls in different timelines, both in the present day and in the past when the accident happened. So yeah, that's all for this vlog. Thanks for coming along with me this week. It was chaotic and stressful, but now we are ready to relax on vacation. And make sure you check out on Louisa. I'll have everything linked in the description box. I'm also wearing the other pair of earrings that you saw earlier in this video, and I really like them. And they don't make too much noise, which I was worried about when I shake my head. I don't even hear them. Definitely, if you check out Ana Louisa, definitely use my code so they know that I sent you. Please hit that subscribe button. It really helps out my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.